Friends, many have contacted me through emails, text, the website, asking for an update, my health status. And so I thought another video to give you that update would be the easiest way to do it. So as those of you who have been following and praying for me, you know that on October the 11th I had a rollover car accident, broke my neck. All 7 vertebrates in my neck were broken. They had to be completely fused, and I almost lost my hand. My hand had to be completely rebuilt, and I have been going through the process of recovery, which involves a great deal of physical therapy, which I still do 2 or 3 times every single week. I am back at my home in Mexico, and here I have found a physical therapist that I can go and see a couple, 2-3 times a week to get the therapy that I need for my neck, my head, and for my hand. In addition to the hand problem and the neck problem, I had a severe concussion and my head was completely numb, and it still is. Some people probably always thought I was sort of a numb head, but now my head is numb, and slowly the nerves are kicking back in and they are coming back, and I can start to have feeling in my head and in my face. The problem that still exists, in addition to the ongoing therapy, is the 2 arteries in my neck. One was completely destroyed, blocked through the accident. The other one was severely damaged. These are 2 arteries that go from the heart to the brain, provide blood to the brain. Those 2 arteries are functioning as one. So the one artery that was damaged is doing the work for both. And thankfully I have been on blood thinners, and that has been making that artery's job a little bit easier. The problem is there is no way to fix it. There is no operation that I could undertake that would resolve the problem. It is what it is, and I have to just be very careful so as not to somehow cause problems for that one damaged artery, because if it starts not being able to flow, if something doesn't work with it, then the result will be a stroke for me and death. So I have to just keep my medications coming, keep the blood thinners flowing, getting the blood to flow. The other problem I have is there's an aneurysm on my aorta, and so there's nothing they can do about that. So again, the same thing. I just have to keep an eye on it, have it looked at periodically, and just hope and pray that the 2 arteries in the neck stay functioning as well as they can, and the aorta doesn't, the aneurysm in the aorta doesn't burst. So again, there's nothing I can do about it other than maintain the medications that I am taking. So I'm doing everything I can to recover. I've come a long, long way. My neurologist, my cardiologist, my neck surgeon, my hand surgeon are all shocked that I have done as well as I have, that I've come back as well. I still have good days and bad days, and because of that, and because I'm still very weak, I cannot commit to go places, to travel. For example, I was invited this weekend to the anniversary, the 40th anniversary of a friend of mine, a priest. It's the 40th anniversary of his ordination in Louisiana, Lafayette. And I wanted to go, I planned to go, but I just didn't have the strength to go. So I was not able to attend that celebration. I have also been asked to come and give talks and do performances. I truly look forward to the day when I can do those. At your church, at your place, at your community. I want to do that. I want to do performances again. I want to give talks again. I believe the good Lord saved me. As you who have been following this know, I died 2 times and they brought me back. I believe I was saved for a reason. I have no idea what that reason is, but day after day, I'm saying to myself and asking God, what is it you want me to do? Are you going to make me strong enough so I can go to churches and do my performances again and do my talks again? So that is my hope. That is my goal. I don't know when that will occur. Until then, I've been trying to figure out something that I could do to continue with my characters, with my talks, and I've come up with an idea. And so what I'm going to try to do here from my home studio is a series of videotapes of me giving you some of the talks, the more popular talks that I've done since 1974 over the years on faith. What faith is, how we know we have faith, why we fight faith in our life. This is especially important to me because I'm afraid the world we're living in is getting farther and farther and farther away from faith. People are turning away. The COVID pandemic didn't make it easier. I think it should have brought people closer to faith, but shutting down the churches, I think, established a bad habit in people. Oh, I don't have to go to church anymore. I'll watch it on the video. When I started my ministry back in 1974, my main goal back then was to reignite in people the faith they once had. I was very well aware of how many people would go to the church service, in my case would go to Mass, but didn't really understand why or know why or didn't really feel the presence of God anymore. They maybe did once, but it was gone. So when I started my ministry, it was with the hope of reigniting that faith inside people. Well, I think it's needed now more than ever. And until I'm able to go to the different communities, the different churches, and give my talks and do my performances live, I'm going to try to do the next best thing. And believe me, I'm doing it not only for the people out there, I'm doing it for my daughter to leave her a legacy. This was my dad, so that maybe she could show to my grandkids one day, this is what my dad was, this is what he believed. But I'm also doing it for me as part of my therapy, my getting better, using the brain, working the brain, getting those nerves to reconnect in the brain, and also talking, seeing if I can stand up in front of this camera for an hour, hour and a half and talk. It's all in preparation for going back out into the communities when the good Lord says I'm ready. So I hope that you will be fine with those. I will make them available, of course, for free. And the other thing I thought I would do is take advantage of the performances I've already done and turn them into Bible studies. The way I thought I would do that is play for you a scene from a portrayal. For example, I want to start with St. Joseph, this being the year of St. Joseph, and then scene by scene, I'll share with you my thoughts and why I wrote that into the script, where it came from in Scripture, how I support what I was saying or doing within that particular scene. So I'll be using my performances, my portrayals of the biblical characters that I've done as a form of Bible study, if you will, to give you insight to these people of faith and what made them turn to God, what made them stick with God. So it is my goal over the next few weeks, months, to create videos using the performances I've already done and breaking them up so that I can better explain them. And also I'll be able to bring out a lot of the questions that I'm asked. So for example, when I show you Judas, I'll tell you what people would ask after I perform Judas about suicide or about free will. And so I will use them hopefully in a positive way. It will help me by keeping active and being active. And I hope that some of you who like my work and have liked it over the years will find it helpful and useful. So I thank you all for all that you've done for me through this process. I still need your prayers. I still need to know that you're out there in the ways of encouragement. God bless you for what you've done so far. I'm alive and I'm amazed by it. Now I just have to figure out how much more time the Lord's going to give me and why he kept me alive. So I will remain active. Every day I'm better. Every day I have different degrees of pain. That's why I can't commit to go out yet, because I could wake up one morning with severe head, neck, shoulder pain, and other days I feel much better, but still tired and weak. So I will continue on my end to get the physical therapy, to exercise as much as I can, and to do these videos, which I hope you will like and will appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you. I pray for you, and I thank God for you every single day.